Hey guys, I know it has been a while since I made a video. The last video was about, things not working out at CRST and that we were going to regroup and find another company to go to. And that was the plan. However, if we got home, the issue became finding a company that would take me with my driving experience not being, I didn't have a full 6 months in the last year. So things got a little frustrating or whatever. And then the plan was for Joshua to go out on his own and work while I stay home. And then we had some personal issues. So he did go and find a job. And he is out there working on his own. However, we're no longer together. And this last month has been very difficult. However, I'm to a good place now where I'm okay with things and I actually agree with it. So I think I'm done with trucking for now. This last month has been crazy. It's been a lot that's happened, and these last 5 years, that I've been in the trucking industry and with Joshua have been crazy. It's like struggle after struggle, one struggle, one struggle. And it hasn't always been the happiest of times. And I feel like if I wasn't struggling for one thing, I was struggling for another. And it just hasn't always been the happiest of times. And I'm just ready to let it all go and start a new journey. And it's time. Who knows what the future holds? But as of today, a couple of days ago, I decided that I'm just done with the United States. I put my house on Verbo and Airbnb so that it can pay for itself. And I have a friend in Germany, so I had talked to her a couple weeks ago, and I'm in Germany. When I'll be back, I don't know. I just don't. Honestly, I have no desire. It's just, I need something fresh. I need something new. I have a bunch of anxiety. I'm on a whole bunch of medication for that anxiety. And I just want it all gone. I give too much of myself. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, in the last 5 years, I've been blessed because I'm a good person. You know what I mean? And I know that, God sees me trying, even though, my company may not appreciate it. I know why I did what I did, and just the human in me can't understand why people, the reciprocity portion of it, and people's like, well, if you gave, with the right intentions, it shouldn't matter. Like, stop. Understand? I always listen to my heart. If God don't tell me to do something, I don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. Courtney can be very selfish. You know what I mean? Courtney likes what she likes. Courtney likes to, buy her things. You know what I mean? I like my jewelry. I like to take care of Courtney. But Courtney also is a giver. And I give the best because I like the best. You know what I mean? So if I ask you, can you, run to the store and pick something up for me, and you look at me sideways, you know what I mean? That hurts because I'm human. You know what I mean? And when I know I've gone out of my way for you to do stuff, yes, that plays back. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? You would think I've never done anything for this person. Like, I'm just asking you to go to the store for me. You gotta give me attitude. You know what I mean? That type of stuff does play in my head. And that doesn't make me disgenuine in what I've done for you. It just makes me think, wow, you're very ungrateful. You know what I mean? And that doesn't make me a bad person. You know what I mean? It just makes me realize that maybe I should not have done as much for you as I did. You know what I mean? Like, but God told me to do it. But it's a spiritual thing. Courtney is still here, even though God told me to do those things. You know what I mean? So it's just, people don't understand that. You know what I mean? I'm a Christian woman, but at the same time, I'm still human. So don't judge me. You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know. It's hard. It has been hard. And I know that being around, I came in the situation a healed woman, and I'm leaving broken. When you are healed and you surround yourself with broken people who are not trying to change, who don't see anything wrong with the way that they are, you will damage yourself. And I've always equated going to church is similar to going to a hospital. Once you go to a hospital and you're healed, you're supposed to remove yourself out of the hospital, because if you stay in the hospital, you'll become sick and infected with what everybody else has. And I think that's why a lot of people who are in the church stay having issues, because they're still in there just for social purposes. Once you healed with your issues, you're supposed to remove yourself and use what you learned while you're in there to live your life. And that's what I was doing. However, I got around people who were infected and sick. And slowly I didn't recognize that I was being infected. And all of my positivity and, you know, good things about myself were being chipped away slowly, till when it finally broke, I was left with a shell of myself. And now I'm left to pick up the pieces because I wasn't being poured back into. And I'm going to travel. I'm going to pour back into myself like I usually do. I'm going to invest in myself. I opened up a store on Shopify, but I have my own domain. It's called Courtneyscloset.fashion. I'll put the link down here. Beautiful clothing. I would really love the support just to get started. Like I said, I put my house on Airbnb in Verbo. If you're in the Tuscaloosa area, if there's any Alabama fans, or, you know, if you like to travel and just be in the area, truckers, it's a truck stop in Cottondale, Alabama. That's not too far. If you just want a nice night in a very nice house, use it. You know what I mean? Share it, please. I just need support. And share it. If you're not going to be in the area, I would just really appreciate it. Once I put the link down and you look at it, and if you like it, share it on your social media. But it's time for me to get back to me and find the things that I like, and what I want to do. I just, and maybe find, that person who can really appreciate everything that I have to offer and treat me like the queen that I am. So, it's a beautiful piece of jewelry. I'm gonna wear it as long as I can. I love my ring, but, and who knows, what'll happen. I just know that the situation right now is not the right situation, and it's a lot of changes on both sides. I have work to do, and so does he. But if I can't make anybody do anything, and as of now, I'm done. And he says, so is he. So I'm out in the world, not the streets. I don't do the streets, darling. I'm beyond that. I'm a lady. I'm in the world, and I'm getting cultured and learning and seeing what is there to see. But that is what it is, and that is how it will be until God says otherwise. So, y'all take care. I appreciate all of the support for all of the years. I will update on my journey on this channel. And I hope you guys will still stick around and see how things go. And again, just thank you.